Did you feel that electric energy in the air after the Dolphins' stunning victory against the 49ers? It was a game that showcased resilience and determination as Miami fought hard for every yard. Today, we'll dive into how our offense made strides while the defense held strong in critical moments. Don't miss out on this breakdown of a performance that has us believing again. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay in the loop with all things Miami Dolphins. Can you believe the Dolphins pulled off such an impressive win against a formidable opponent like the 49ers? This was a statement game for Miami, where every player stepped up to the challenge. We'll explore the standout performances and the areas where we still need improvement as the playoff race heats up. Trust me, you won't want to miss this analysis. Subscribe now and give us a thumbs up to keep the Dolphins' spirit alive. What a game! The Dolphins showed heart and grit in their 29-17 victory over the 49ers, and it's time we break down the highs and lows of this thrilling matchup. From clutch defensive stops to an offense that found its rhythm, Miami is proving they're not done fighting yet. Stay tuned as we unpack all the key moments and what they mean for our playoff hopes. The Miami Dolphins delivered one of their most complete performances of the season, taking down the San Francisco 49ers 29-17. Now, as a passionate Dolphins fan, I can't help but reflect on what this means for our team moving forward. While the offense could have capitalized on more opportunities instead of settling for 5 field goals, they managed to avoid turnovers, only punted twice, and racked up their most yards since Week 1. That's progress, folks. But let's not overlook the defense. They bent but didn't break, allowing 374 total yards, yet holding the 49ers to just 2 touchdowns and a field goal and 5 trips to the red zone. That's clutch when it matters most. Now let's talk about playoff implications. The Dolphins still need a lot of help to make it there, but this victory at Hard Rock Stadium shows that the team isn't throwing in the towel just yet. You can feel the desire to compete, and it's a good sign for us fans who have been waiting for a breakthrough season. But here's where it gets tricky. Do you believe this is the right path forward? I'm honestly torn. The coaching staff has made some interesting decisions lately that have sparked debates among us fans. For example, the choice to stick with the current quarterback strategy has its merits, but it also raises questions about our long-term goals. Is this the time to make bold moves, or should we stay the course and build on what we've got? I want to hear your thoughts on this. And let's not forget about the emotional roller coaster we ride as fans. Every win brings hope, but we can't ignore the frustration that comes from the inconsistencies we've seen. So, what are your expectations moving forward? Do you feel optimistic about the direction the Dolphins are heading, or are you more cautious? I want to know what you think, so drop your opinions in the comments below. Rumors are swirling that a star wide receiver might be making his way to South Beach to replace a struggling veteran. With the current offensive struggles, could this be the boost the Dolphins need to get back in the playoff hunt? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this juicy speculation. And if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Dolphins news, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Is it time for the Miami Dolphins to turn the page? Reports suggest that the team is eyeing a dynamic playmaker to fill a critical role, as a key receiver's future in Miami looks uncertain. As the Dolphins search for solutions to their offensive woes, could this potential acquisition be the game changer they need? Join us as we dive into the details. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates and give us a thumbs up if you're excited about the future of the Dolphins. Could a blockbuster trade be on the horizon for the Miami Dolphins? It appears that the team is looking to shake things up as they consider a high-profile replacement for a faltering wide receiver. With the season not going as planned, this move could reignite Miami's playoff aspirations. The Miami Dolphins are making waves in the NFL news cycle, and it's time to talk about a potential game-changing move: trading for Deebo Samuel to replace Tyreek Hill. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tyreek Hill has been a phenomenal player, but let's be real, his performance has dipped this season. Against the Texans, Tua Tagovailoa's connection with Hill was almost non-existent, completing just 28.6% of his passes when targeting him. In contrast, when he looked at other receivers, that completion percentage skyrocketed to 81.6%. That's telling us something, folks. Hill's struggles are becoming more apparent, especially considering he's about to turn 31. The speed that once made him a nightmare for defenses is fading, and it's clear that he's not fitting into Mike McDaniel's offensive scheme anymore. Hill himself pointed to a lack of preparation with Tua, but after 3 seasons together, it shouldn't still be a problem. This disconnect is holding the Dolphins back, and I believe it's time to move on. Enter Deebo Samuel. He's had his own challenges in San Francisco, from drops to being sidelined in the offense. Plus, there's been some drama on the sidelines that suggests he's ready for a fresh start. If the 49ers can't come through with a new deal, it opens the door for Miami. Remember, McDaniel knows what Samuel can do. When they were together, Deebo had a career year with over 1,400 receiving yards and 8 rushing touchdowns. Imagine that kind of versatility in Miami's offense. This trade could be a win-win. The Dolphins get a dynamic playmaker who fits perfectly into McDaniel's vision, while the 49ers free up some much-needed cap space. But let's not kid ourselves. This isn't just about the numbers. It's about reviving our offensive identity and giving Tua the weapons he needs to succeed. So I ask you, do you think this is the best decision for Miami? I'm honestly torn. On one hand, you have a proven playmaker in Samuel, but on the other, you have the memories of what Hill has done for us. What do you think? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Share your expectations, frustrations, and let's get this conversation rolling. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any essential updates. And remember to hit that notification bell to stay in the loop on all things Dolphins.